Hey guys, this is Conrad from the Humber College Student Learning Services Math and Writing Center. In this video, we are learning how to perform basic operations with decimals. Turns out, it's very similar to how we deal with integers. Make sure you are very familiar with how to do those already. If you aren't, you can watch our previous videos. Let's look at the first example, 3.4 plus 8.9. We will first set this up just like how we did with integer, except we need to align the decimal points so that they are on the same vertical line. And then we treat this normally as if the decimal point does not exist. It's like 34 plus 89. That should be equals to 123, but because we have a decimal point, it gets carried over as well. So the answer is 12.3 instead. Let's look at the second example, 45.3 plus 17.84. Can you try to set this up first? Well, the correct setup is like this. The key point is to align the decimal points, not the number itself. Because on the first number after the 0.3, we don't have anything else, we can add a 0 there. Now we're just treating this as 4530 plus 1784. The answer should be 5314. So 45.3 plus 17.84 is equal to 53.14. Let's look at a subtraction example. 64.27 minus 13.5. Can you try this question on your own first? These should be the steps that you have, and the final answer is 50.73. So 64.27 minus 13.5 is equal to 50.73. Let's move on to multiplication with decimals. This is very similar to multiplying integers as well. Let's look at the first question. 1.2 times 3.6. For the setup, it would be the same as a normal multiplication. We do not need to align the decimal points for multiplication. I will just put 12 below because it's a smaller number and 36 above. Now, I will treat this as 36 times 12 as if the decimal points don't exist. What is 36 times 12 equal to? Right, that's equals to 432. How we deal with the decimal points in the answer is, we look at the question itself. 1.2. 1.2 has one decimal place. 3.6 also has one decimal place. So in total, we have two decimal places. And because of that, our answer will have two decimal places as well. So we put the decimal point here. The answer for 1.2 times 3.6 is 4.32. Let's look at the second example. 1.39 times 6.4. Can you first set it up? Your setup should be something like this. Because if you ignore the decimal point, 64 is a small number compared to 139. So we put it below. Now we just treat this as 139 times 64. What is that equal to? That should be equal to 8896. How many decimal places do we have in total in the question? Well, 1.39 has 2 and 6.4 has 1. So in total, we have 3 decimal places in the answer. That means we put a decimal point here. Next example, 84 times 0.3. How are we going to set this up? We will set it up by this. 84 times 0.3, and because there's a 0 in front of the 0.3, we can basically treat this as 84 times 3. What is 84 times 3 equal to? That's 252. How many decimal places do we have in total? Right, we have 1 only, so we put a decimal point here. That's basically it for multiplication. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like these videos, please give us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, leave us a comment as well. We will see you guys next time. Bye bye.